No sprint booster for my new Toyota Tacoma yet. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive. And that's right, there is no sprint booster on my brand new Toyota Tacoma yet. I've had a lot of questions on the channel about it. When are you putting a sprint booster on? I thought you loved the sprint booster. Oh, you don't like the sprint booster. Well, that's not true. I love the sprint booster, and let's just get that clear right away. It is the best thing, the #1 mod you can do with your Toyota Tacoma, because frankly, the Tacoma without it is a dog. It has that built-in lag. It robs the truck of the power that it should have, and it's an absolute necessity. So I am going to be putting the sprint booster on my new Toyota Tacoma. But the question begs to be answered. Why haven't I done it yet? Why haven't you put that on, Rob? Well, there's three reasons. Number one, I wanted a baseline. I wanted to get the feel of the stock truck before I changed it. I wanted to see what it really felt like, and then put the sprint booster on so I could experience the difference. Number two, before I did that, I wanted to put different wheels and tires on the truck. I wanted something bigger, something a little bit heavier, and again, so I could experience what the truck is like without the sprint booster on it, stock, if I didn't have anything additional done to make the truck feel a little bit quicker. And by the way, let's get that out of the way right now. The sprint booster does not increase horsepower. What it does is gets rid of the lag so that the horsepower that you do have, and torque, is available right off the get-go as soon as you hit the pedal. And that's the problem with the truck when it's right out of the box. It's set up in such a way that it has built-in lag, and it makes it feel gutless. And it is gutless. I don't know why Toyota does it. Probably for fuel economy reasons, I don't know. Even though after I put it on my 2020 Tacoma, I actually saw a fuel economy increase. Nothing that sprint booster says it will do, but I think it's just a function of not having to nail the gas as hard to get the acceleration that you're trying to get, so you burn more gas without it. That's my theory, unscientific, but logically it makes sense to me. So, the third reason I have not put the sprint booster on yet is because I knew that I was going to have some kind of a lift. Well, I thought I would, or at least I was going to do it, but some kind of a lift on the truck. And I wanted to have the final setup that I was going to go with before I changed anything. Again, to have a baseline so that I could really give an honest impression of what the sprint booster is like on a lifted truck with bigger wheels and tires, or at least bigger tires. On mine, if you've seen my previous videos, then you know I didn't put bigger wheels on. I stuck with the 16s because I believe that extra tread wall that you get is going to yield the best ride that you could possibly have with the truck. And after having my 2020 and the much firmer, harder ride, I decided that was more important than having big giant wheels. So that's why I stayed with the 16s. So finally, after everything is said and done, and I will mention one more thing, I am going to add a little bit more weight to the truck, which obviously is going to affect how quick it is, how much torque you can feel, because it's going to have more to pull, more to launch. And that, of course, is going to be the sport bar that's going to go on the back. You know, I was a little up in the air when I first got the sport bar and put it on my 2020, but I gotta say, once I had it on the truck, I loved it. I think it looks awesome on the truck. I think it gives it a mean, aggressive look, and it's something that I've gotta have on this truck. And I think it's gonna look even better because this truck is magnetic gray metallic, a darker color. The Voodoo Blue truck obviously didn't match up exactly or at all with the sport bar because it's black, and I certainly wasn't going to paint the sport bar Voodoo Blue. to me, you can have too much color. And I certainly didn't want to have that on that truck. But I think with the magnetic gray metallic, that black sport bar is going to look even better. So it for sure is going to go on this truck. And as I mentioned, it's going to add weight. So I want to have everything set up, and the sport bar will be going on shortly after I do the little lift that I'm going to do. So it'll be a good point then to go ahead and install the Sprint booster. That will be the point that it's going to be coming. So if you watch the channel religiously, which I recommend and hope that everybody does every day, because I have a new video every day, 5 p.m. Eastern, or I'm sorry, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. You'll know when the Sprint booster is going to go on, because it's going to be shortly after the sport bar goes on the back. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here, kind of run over that a little bit. I've had a lot of comments on the channel. People asking me, you know, hey, are you going to put it on? Why aren't you putting it on? It must not be that great. Man, if you haven't considered purchasing the Sprint booster, I gotta say, you're missing out, because it will completely transform your truck. And speaking of that, there is a discount code. It is Robmotive, and it'll get you $10 off the Sprint booster. It has free shipping, so it's not gonna cost you for that. And it has a 30-day warranty, guarantee. So you can return it if you didn't like it. I can't imagine you wouldn't, but that option is there if you want. So check them out. The website is sprintboostersales.com. Great people over there, and it's an awesome product. Leave a comment once again. Let me know if you've gone with the bigger tires. And I'm only talking 265, 75 R16s. Did you experience any kind of a rub? And what was your solution? Did you return the tires, throw in the towel, say the heck with it? Leave a comment. I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Robmotive FST, all about my 2021 Toyota Tundra. And Robmotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on your way out. It helps out the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.